Before there was a United States, there were 13 separate experiments in faith, commerce, and survival. Before America existed, brave settlers crossed a dangerous ocean searching for opportunity, freedom, and a new beginning. In the 1600s, European powers competed fiercely for land, wealth, and influence in the New World.
Back in England, many people faced poverty, limited opportunities, and uncertain futures. Others dreamed of escaping religious restrictions and building a better life elsewhere.
In 1607, English settlers arrived in Virginia and founded Jamestown. They expected riches and opportunity, but reality proved far more difficult. The colony faced disease, hunger, and unfamiliar conditions almost immediately. The brutal winter known as the Starving Time nearly wiped out the entire settlement. Strong leadership and determination helped Jamestown survive its darkest days. Slowly, the colonists rebuilt and adapted to their new environment. Everything changed when tobacco became a profitable cash crop.
Tobacco exports transformed Virginia into a thriving economic colony.
Periods of cooperation between settlers and indigenous communities helped maintain stability. A period of diplomacy and cooperation helped reduce tensions and encouraged peaceful relations. In 1619, the House of Burgesses became one of the first representative governments in English America. The year 1619 marked another important turning point in the history of the colonies. Just 1 year later, another group of settlers began a remarkable journey across the Atlantic. The Pilgrims sought religious freedom and hoped to build a better future in the New World. Before reaching land, they created the Mayflower Compact, agreeing to govern themselves through mutual consent. Their intended destination was Virginia, but storms brought them to Massachusetts instead.
The settlers quickly established Plymouth Colony, but survival remained uncertain.
The first winter was devastating, and many colonists did not survive. Help from indigenous communities, especially Squanto, proved vital to the colony's survival. With new skills and knowledge, the colony finally began to prosper.
The successful harvest of 1621 inspired a gathering later remembered as the First Thanksgiving.
Meanwhile, a larger Puritan migration was transforming New England. Leader John Winthrop envisioned a model society that would inspire future generations. Fishing, trade, and shipbuilding became the backbone of the New England economy. Town meetings encouraged local participation and strengthened traditions of self-government. By the late 1600s, a chain of colonies stretched along the eastern coast of North America. In 1681, William Penn founded Pennsylvania, promoting religious tolerance and peaceful settlement. Pennsylvania quickly became one of the most successful and diverse colonies in North America. Farther north, the Dutch controlled an important trading center called New Amsterdam. In 1664, England took control of the colony and renamed it New York. The southern colonies grew through agriculture, trade, and expanding settlements.
Complex trade networks linked continents together and fueled colonial growth.
International commerce brought wealth to many colonial ports and cities.
As populations increased, colonists pushed farther into new territories. Expansion created growing tensions between colonists and indigenous nations.
Competition for land and resources led to decades of conflict across the continent.
In 1692, fear and suspicion swept through the small community of Salem.
The Salem witch trials became one of the most controversial episodes in early American history.
By the mid-1700s, Britain and France fought for dominance in North America during the French and Indian War. A young George Washington gained valuable leadership experience that would shape America's future.
In 1763, Britain emerged the foundations of America had been built, and the road to revolution was about to begin.